Can't you clowns read?
Yeah, feel that beat, feel that beat. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mickey. Come on, Mickey, let's dance.
Dance? I thought you'd never ask. I'd love to.
Welcome, everyone, for the Mickey Shorts and More podcast, episode 3. I bet everyone will like it.
Thank you, co-host Keaton. My name is Steve.
And my name is Keaton.
And we are coming to you live tonight for the Mickey Shorts and More podcast from, as we talked about last week in episode 2, from our vacation house here on the Oregon coast. We are overlooking the Pacific Ocean. The sun has just sizzled into the water, which means it is Keaton's bedtime, which means we have a podcast to record as part of his Sunday night bedtime routine.
Well, maybe soon, maybe when you take a picture of my foot, and then people would see how dirty my foot was when I went out in the sand.
No, wait a minute. Why exactly is your foot so dirty, Keaton?
Because I've been playing in the sand a lot of times.
Now, last week when we were kind of planning out our vacation, we thought that you were going to be able to play in the sand. And we thought that you were going to make, a Mickey Mouse ears in the sand. Have you done that yet?
Well, I'm going to do tomorrow.
Okay.
That'll be a lot of work, though.
How about your Lightning McQueen race car in the sand? Have you done that yet?
Well, that's a, 2-people thing.
Okay, that is a 2-people thing. And I've been unable to dig in the sand because I've been having to walk the dog. So that's complicated things a little bit, but that is okay. So if our audio sounds a little bit different, realize we are not sitting in the nice, comfortable studios at home. We are outside on the deck, right next to the Pacific Ocean. The birds are singing behind us. The stars are coming out. It is a beautiful night on the Oregon coast.
I know, and, well, inside, all of the family was come.
Yep, so all your cousins are here. They are playing games. Your sister, well, she kind of missed out a shout-out last week because we didn't talk about her. But your sister and your brother, all of your siblings are here. They're inside playing games with the cousins. I believe they're putting a puzzle together.
That is like a 400-piece puzzle.
Yeah, it's really complicated. And just as a quick note for anyone who's visiting the coast or planning vacations, one quick tip that we discovered: you have to make sure you're Googling things correctly. My sister, bless her heart, got really excited because she found a surfing lessons package for Newport. She was able to book it, and the plan was for everybody to have surfing lessons tomorrow, which was going to be a lot of fun.
I know.
But then we realized tonight, the day before, that she was accidentally searching in Newport Beach, California. And I don't see us getting to Newport Beach, California at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning to pick up surfing gear. So, Newport, Oregon.
Yeah, we are in Newport.
Now, before we get too into the weeds on vacation planning, because people are not here to listen to us talk about vacation planning. They are here to talk about Mickey Mouse. And this week we're doing episode 3 from season 1, titled Yodelburg.
That's right.
So let me just give you some quick information about this particular episode. Here's the official show summary. It says a precarious avalanche threatens to put an end to Mickey and Minnie's yodeling duet. The original date for this particular episode is June 29th, 2013. As far as a few quick credits on the episode, this was written, and the story was written by Paul Ruddish, Derek Dressler, Clay Morrow, and Aaron Springer. It was directed by Aaron Springer. Fred Tatasciore voices the Yeti and the Belch, which we'll talk about after we watch the episode. Aaron Springer, the director, also voices the Cuckoo Bird. And then the yodeling of Minnie and Mickey is provided by Carrie and Emil Christensen. So a lot of people helping out with this week's episode. So yeah, we're going from a nice summer night on the beach to talking about snow and mountains and abominable snowmen.
And also a yeti.
Okay, Keaton, here's your headphones.
Thanks.
So that way you can hear the audio. I will be giving you the play-by-play of the episode. So here's what everybody needs to do if you're going to watch along with us and do our little commentary. You're going to need to go to one of the places to watch. Tonight we're watching off of iTunes because I have them on my iPad, and I don't have to use an internet stream for it. But go to YouTube, go to iTunes, go to wherever it is you can find the Mickey Shorts. Look up Season 1, Episode 3, Yodelburg. We're going to play. Now, granted, we're watching the one off of iTunes, like I said, so it's going to have a little bit of the Mickey logo, the Disney Channel logo at the beginning. But that's okay. Hopefully you can get close enough to follow along. Okay. Keaton, you ready to go?
Yes, and I can hear the audio because I have my headphones on.
That's right. Okay, let's do this. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, hit play. Cue the Disney Channel logo. Mickey Mouse in Yodelburg. Now, you'll notice a different sound is coming out of Mickey. Hearts are coming down. Minnie is yodeling away from the top of the mountain. Mickey has suddenly noticed this, and he likes what he hears. Big smiles. Oh, Minnie is yodeling away. She's saying, "Come up, come up." He has his stuff, and now he's yodeling back. Oh, now he got hit by a big pile of snow, and this is when they realize there's an avalanche that's about to hit the mountain, and they have to be really, really quiet. They can't make any noise. So when Mickey just stepped on a bag of corn chips, you can see the whole mountain shaking around them. Shh. Now, Mickey's trudging up to the top of the mountain to see Minnie, and what does he find but a whole bunch of cuckoo clocks?
A little bit too loud.
Okay, we're going to turn your volume down. Now, Mickey is scared that the clocks are going to make too much noise, and they're going to wake up the avalanche. Now all the cuckoo clocks are going crazy, making a ton of noise. Mickey's freaking out because, again, no avalanche. So he's going to try to distract all the birds with a whole bunch of birdseed, even though they are cuckoo clocks, and they technically should not be coming out of their boxes, but that's okay. Whew. Okay, avalanche averted. Now we come across the whole bunch of guys. They're drinking away. And then they are burping. Because that's what guys do when they get together and drink. Mickey's capturing the burp from the biggest guy. He's throwing it in a can. This is a great weapon. It is a burp bomb. He blasts it over to the other mountain, which then has its avalanche from all that sound. And down the snow goes. Okay, crisis averted. Mickey can now keep going, but he finds a giant yeti. The yeti, Mickey's reminding the yeti, oh, look up. You don't want to have that blasting on you. Yeti's like, oh, yeah, all right. Sorry, I will not make any noise. Ah! Mickey runs away scared. Mickey's running away from the yeti. They're trying not to make any noise. Mickey grabs 2 pieces of wood. He's going to use those for skis. He's getting down the mountain. But here comes the yeti after him. Hang 10, dude. Mickey's running all over the place. He's skiing around everything. The yeti's trying to get him. Uh-oh. Oh, he made too much noise. He doesn't want the avalanche to go. Mickey sees a way to get to the top. He's going to go right up to the top. Woohoo! The yeti's going to fall all the way to the bottom. He doesn't want to make any noise. And Mickey's going up. He finds himself, yay, next to Minnie's house. He's so excited. Minnie busts open the door. She gives him a hug. Uh-oh, here comes the avalanche. Mickey's looking scared. And down it comes, right on top of the poor yeti. Live action shot.
That looks real, Dad.
It was real. It was a live action shot. And now all the snow is falling down. The sun is up. It's springtime. And now they could, smooching. There's kissing. Oh, there's kissing in this episode. Ew. That's disgusting. The end. Whew.
Woo, that was kissing. Disgusting.
All right, Keaton, what are your thoughts on this one?
Well, some parts are really disgusting because this one has kisses.
Okay,
kissing
well,
in it.
other than the kissing parts, which, that is disgusting, like you said, what did you think of it?
That was kind of good.
Here's the thing that I really wanted to talk about, because this I find fascinating. Like we said, this episode came out as part of a trio of episodes over the course of a weekend. So we've got No Service coming out on Thursday. We've got this one coming out on Friday, and then we have got the one we talked about last week, Croissant de Triomphe, that's coming out on Saturday. So boom, boom, boom. All three of these right in a row. And the question I have to ask myself is, why did they decide to do these 3 episodes right off the bat? What was it about these episodes that made them go, these should be our introduction to the series? And this is my thoughts. So we're going to backtrack a little bit to 2 weeks ago. No Service. That one's going to show a demented sense of humor. That's going to show the style. It's going to show we're using Mickey and all of his friends, because Goofy and Minnie and Mickey, all those people are in it, Donald. So we've got that one all covered as far as setting the stage for the future through No Service. Then we get to Croissant de Triomphe, which the whole point of that one is introducing that we can tell stories in a completely different language and with a completely different culture, because it took place all in France, and kids are still going to get it. Now we get to this episode, and why did they pick this one as episode 3? A couple reasons. First of all, I think that they wanted to show that they could do different styled stories, because it wasn't Mickey's traditional singing voice. And I think they wanted to show that they could have some fun, poking fun at the Disney theme parks. We've got the Yeti. We know him from the Matterhorn. We can even see the Matterhorn several times in this short. You can see the Matterhorn bobsleds that have crashed surrounding the Yeti when we're first introduced to him. So a lot of obvious fun ties and nods to the Disney theme parks.
Well, at the Disney theme parks, there's a ride of the Matterhorn.
There is, which is so fun. And when it's time for you to get to Disneyland and you ride the Matterhorn, you're going to see the Yeti and the bobsleds, just like you saw in that episode. So I really think that this trio of episodes that comes out on the opening weekend of the show's run really sets the stage for demented humor, the Mickey characters, for showing different foreign locations, and again, for being able to poke fun at theme parks and all the fun stuff that we can find there. Now, a few random notes about the episode, like we always do here at the end. The backgrounds are all styled after Disney legend Mary Blair, who we know from the theme parks as one of the main designers from It's a Small World After All. So it's kind of fun to see that old theme park styling. Again, backing up my point that they really put this episode in that second or third spot, depending on the order that you're looking at, to show that they can have fun and pay tribute to the theme parks. The snow monster is reference, like we've talked about, to the Matterhorn bobsleds, because you can see this Matterhorn bobsled surrounding his lair when he's first introduced. And this episode was included as a bonus short on Mickey's Christmas Carol, the 30th Anniversary Edition Blu-ray and DVD that was released on November 5th, 2013. Thoughts, Keaton?
And down the hatch, Mickey and Goofy go down in Donald's tummy.
Yep. But we're not talking about down the hatch yet. That's still a little ways out. But that's okay.
Yeah, but what kind of season is that?
I don't have that in my notes because we're talking about Yodelburg today. Any final thoughts? One thing that I really love, I love some of the humor in this. A couple shots that particularly get me laughing is when the avalanche finally does hit. It's not a cartoon avalanche. It's actually live action. It's sped up live action. It's exaggerated. It's fun. But when you see that avalanche coming, you see that Yeti just freaking out. And it is really funny.
Yeah, when that kind of avalanches in cartoons like that, when they come down, they're real.
Yeah, it looks completely real because it's a live action shot. I also like when Mickey's terrified of the avalanche happening and he's doing all of the typical mime fear movements, because again, he can't make any noise, so he has to be completely quiet. So he's miming, exaggerating, miming his reactions to things That way he can be keeping quiet, which is really funny in and of itself. So that'll do it for this week's episode of the Mickey Shorts and More podcast. Thanks for understanding as we are on our vacation this week, but don't want to miss an episode, 3 episodes into the series. So we are recording from here, from the Oregon coast, but next week we will be back to our normal surroundings, recording from Keaton,
Yawn.
Germany. I think someone's getting tired and is ready to go to bed. So with that, remember, you can find us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you're listening to podcasts. So you subscribe, leave us a review.
Soon, we're going to talk about something we're going to make. It's called Keaton Breaks the Internet. We're not going to talk about that right now.
He has big movie-making plans. Also, remember to check out our website online at MickeyShortsAndMore.com. You can watch all the episodes there. You can subscribe there.
I planned a lot of movies to make.
Yes, he's got lots of big aspirations for things that he would like me to help him produce. So with that, everyone have a fantastic week. Watch more Mickey Shorts, and with that, we will see you next week. Bye!
See you next time.